Good morning. When we begin this audit, the temptation was to ask, how do we sell Spanish pet food in Vietnam? But looking at the data, it revealed Casalud as just another pet food company we have already lost. We cannot win a volume war against giants like CP Groups or Royal Canin. Instead, the audit reveals a different verdict. Casalud is a product ready, but market unready. We have built a Ferrari engine to hydrolyze a protein formula, but we are trying to drive it in a country where we haven't paved the road for it yet. So let's redefine who we are. We cannot sell calories, we are selling restorative nutritional therapy. Think of the skincare industry. You have Nivea, which is for the maintenance. Then you have Gatekeeper or Vàng, the dermo cosmetic used to treat a condition. But we are the Gatekeeper of feline nutrition. Because of this, our scope is strictly defined by the four-stress strategy. We're entering a Tier 1 city only, Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi, where the pet aristocracy lives in apartment. This means our primary patient is the urban cat. And crucially, we are creating an anti-scope. We are not listed in supermarket. To sit next to a rich cat would destroy our medical credibility instantly. We are the premium, or we are nothing. Now, if the urban cat is our patient, what does the battlefield look like? The steeple analysis shows a fascinating tension. The macroeconomic lights are green, but the environmental light is flashing red. On the green side, we have the EVSA, the AU Vietnam Free Trade Agreement. This is our war chest. While American competitors pay tariff, we pay 0%. That is a 7 to 10% margin advantage that we can weaponize. On the red side, we have the environment. Vietnam is humid. 80% of humidity is the standard here. For natural high Gatekeeper, humidity is an assassin. It causes fat bloom and rancidity. Cats are heavily sand-driven. If the fat oxidize, they will reject it immediately. One rancid bag, not a refund, is a reputation death sentence. This leads us to the internal paradox. Tangibly, you are the world class. You own the factory in Spain, you own the hydrolyzed IP. Operationally, however, we are vacant. We have no country manager, no Zalo official account, no relationship with the powerful chains like Pet City. We are relying entirely on products to do the heavy lifting. But in Vietnam, the best product doesn't win. The most trusted product wins. So, who are we trying to convince? Meet our target, the protective pragmatist. This is a Gen Z professional living in a condo in District 2 or Tây Hồ. Their cat is their child, but they are anxious. They don't trust label, they trust visible result. Our research uncovered a critical behavior metric, the 72-hour rule. When a cat digestive issue or skin flare up, the owner watches their litter box like a hawk. If they don't see the firm stool and a shinier coat within 3 days, they will switch back to Royal Canin. Now, the challenge, how do we explain hydrolyzed protein to them? It sounds chemical, but here is the control insight. Philatop. Every Vietnamese person grew up knowing philatop. that glass ampoule of hydrolyzed protein given to sick children to restore strength. It is a control code for restoration. Cat salute isn't just a cat food. We are the daily philanthrope for cats. That is the narrative bridge. However, before we reach the owner, we must pass the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is the pet shop owner. That is our biggest blockage to a shop owner. A new cat food brand like a financial risk to them. Cats are notoriously fussy. If cats refuses to eat it, the owner returns the bag and the shop loses money. Royal Canin is safe and we are risky. We have to solve the risk problem before they will solve our distribution problem. So, we have a trust blockage and we have a fussy patient, the cat. How do we win? We execute a strategy I call the biocontrol pincer movement. We attack from two sides. First one, the push. Margin for access. We utilize the EVFTA 0% tariff advantage not to lower the price, but to fund a supernormal retailer margin of 40% versus the industry standard is only 25%. We are effectively buying the shop. We pay the shop owner to become our advocate. When a customer walks in with a picky cat, the owner recommends Cat Salute because it pays better. Trust 2 is the pull, the philanthrope narrative. We stop selling science and start selling restoration. We validate this with a 100% plateability money-back guarantee. For a cat owner, the biggest fear is, my cat won't eat it. We remove that fear entirely. We tell them, if they don't love it, we buy it back. And finally, the shield, cold chain assurance. We market our climate control logistics as a luxury feature. Campaign like Kept Fresh from Spain to your bowl. This protects the aroma profile essential for cats and delegitimize the grey market, which sell heat damaged goods. To conclude, let's look at where we stand. The problem is the trust and access blockage. We are locked out because we are an unknown risk for retailers and fussy cats. The opportunity is the biocontrol arbitrage. We have the financial room to buy access and the control narrative to win hearts. Therefore, the mandate for our marketing plan is clear. We are moving from being a passive importer to an active partner. We must build the commercial framework to recruit the gatekeepers. We must build the campaign to validate the philanthropic promise. And we must build the cold chain shield to guarantee the aroma. We have the engine. Now, let's build the road. Thank you. Mời đâu.